do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
That is one quick way to get yourself stabbed, lady.
The Rite of Discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the Promontoria. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took. Mark her eyes with dye and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to, but as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
Good point.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Plainsong is dying. But Kalai believed we don't have to die with it. As the wind carries the seed to distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaro keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and...
That's ironic. You're saying plants can't go anywhere, yet you still proceed to say that her seeds will move and be planted in a new area. It's kind of ironic. You're proceeding to contradict yourself within the same couple of paragraphs. Pretty much saying we can't go anywhere, but she can go anywhere. You're kind of contradicting yourself by saying that. Because it's on the contrary of what you're saying. It's the opposite of what you're saying. You're saying you guys can't go anywhere because whatever. She's saying you guys can go anywhere, and yet you proceed to say that after she dies. But you never will admit it, so it's just ironic. It's just dumb.
flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
If I'm out that way, I can take a look around.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That alright with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
Do you function as a normal human being? Do you contain a lack of sympathy?
I understand. What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're speaking about something important, Outlander.
And who says I can't help with something important? You know, being directly rude to someone, even though they offer help, is kind of actually rude. Sure, they're rude by actually barging into your conversation, but you're rude by responding in a rude manner, so ironically both of us are rude, but you're just proving the point of being rude.
Yul, please. Later. A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding. I apologize for Yul. My people used to be friendlier, but hunger robs many of their kindness. Seems like there's a lot around here in short supply. Is there anything that can help? As Yul said, we need food. So much so that we've sent hunting parties to the Old Growth, a forest in the north. We never used to hunt animals for food. We never had to. But as our crops fail, we've run out of options. But something else went wrong. A machine slaughtered the last hunting party we sent out. A Clawstrider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before. Until it's gone, I can't risk more hunters, but without that meat, our people grow more lean every day. I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the chorus. Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially Zoe. Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from true. I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters. So you didn't want to cross him? Not in such a public way, no. I hope you don't hold it against me. What's done is done. It all turned out in the end.
Yes, our point was put across that you guys have terrible defense.
Without more food, how much longer can the tribe hold out? The land gods blight the fields more every day. A month? Maybe 2? The maddening part is that many are resigned to this fate. Like Fane, who would have us simply wait to die. You heard him. Death is merely part of the grand cycle.
Yeah, but you know what also is a part of the grand cycle? Life. And you know, he's kind of canceling out that one other part, especially the human version of life. You know, it's not exactly like, you know, you're gonna appear again, ever, or even your children are ever going to exist.
But you'd rather do something. Yes, like send hunters to the Old Growth for food. Fane fought that idea too. He will undoubtedly cast what happened to the hunting party as another reason to side with him. If we let him. Tell me everything you know about the machine that attacked your hunters. It fell upon them near the edge of the Old Growth. One of them, Ven, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our healers. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. Can you destroy it? I've handled tough ones before. Good. The Old Growth must be made safe for hunting. One more thing. Every Utaru wears a small pouch of seeds, given at birth, planted at death. It is how we remember our loved ones and celebrate their place in the cycle. It would mean a great deal to the hunters' families if you could recover them. I'll do what I can. I know you will. Be careful in the forest. Before I head for the Old Growth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell me about the Clawstrider.
I mean, sure. It's not that far away. Probably isn't at all.
Where's the survivor from the hunting party?
Yeah, mind if I break through the roof? Kinda not breaking in, but still through the roof. Hello. How's it
Ven?
feel to nearly die?
I'm here about the machine in the Old Growth.
You're going after that horror.
I'm going to try. Do you mind answering a couple of questions about it?
I'll tell you what I can.
Tell me what happened, step by step.
There were 5 of us, hunting for boar to help feed the tribe. just like we had done half a dozen times before. Some machines got in our way. Happens every time we go to the old growth. Like always, we cleared them out. But this time, when we were done, we heard this roar.
It wasn't as easy to get out.
Hey, easy.
I saw it flash from the trees, all claws and tail. It ripped right through Cole and Ree and Zan. Came right at me, slashed my shoulder. There was blood. Then an arrow slammed into its neck. My friend Lau, he distracted it. Yelled and whooped. It turned on him. He disappeared into the trees, and it followed him. Last thing I heard him yell was for me to run. So I did. I was halfway back to Plainsong before I realized what I had done. Left Lau to die.
Is there anything you can tell me about the machine that might help?
Other
It
than
looked like a
claws
claw
and tail.
strider, but it was stronger. Much stronger.
Anything else?
Probably
Its armor was
Apex.
darker and it had a strange purple glow.
Purple. Darker armor. Yeah, that sounds like an Apex.
Thanks. I think I know what I'm dealing with. I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that thing.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Well, if you do, I hope you cut it to shreds. It killed Lau, my oldest friend.
One second, let me just stop for a little bit to look in the notebook. Actually, yeah, this should be a good example. Yeah, let's look at our good friend over here. Normal robots. What usually is a bit darker and has a strange purple glow? It's Apexes. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Still, normal Grimhorn. That's Sunwing. That's Nightmare on Wings. I'm glad they didn't already add an Apex version of that. Pretty much with all the, like, previous... I'm pretty sure canonically this is technically the Apex version, but okay. Because look, all of the robots, except for the Corruptors and that line, are white. Pretty much every robot is white. It's a white robot. Most of the time. But then you got this Nightmare, which is not mostly white, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that machine because it's a nightmare. But yeah. Most machines, even this, have mostly white. Then, next thing you know, the Apex version pulls up, even darker, and more dangerous and stronger. You know what? I feel like I'm slightly describing racism right now, and that is purely by accident. But I feel like I'm getting somewhat of my point across. The Apex version is stronger than the normal version, and you can probably guess by the fact, pretty much what's stated that, and the descriptions of normal versions, that the Apexes usually have a purple glow to them and they're darker. Ooh, 2 more characters. Who's gonna be finishing off the list? Oh, dude. I'm like halfway done in this. What did I say? I'm not gonna say anything. You guys make a lot of plots. Regardless, whether it's plots inland or literal pots, they are doing stuff.
Lovely to see you. You well?
Yeah, I hope you're doing well considering you're levitating. Was there a floor here? Is there a floor here? Is there meant to be a floor? Oh, that is funny. Now, am I gonna say to the admins, "Oh yeah, you should fix this"? No, I'm gonna have fun and laugh at it. Of course, this game isn't like completely out of the hill when it comes to random glitches that randomly appear. But am I gonna bash one of the first games I've ever played in my life, and one of my favorite games ever, simply because it has a few bugs? No.
This must be the old growth. Shill said the hunting party was attacked near here.
Wait, here's a question. Alright, where's the Lost Rider? I feel like it's... yeah, there's the Lost Rider. There we go, we have the Apex Lost Rider. So you're going to be either weak to plasma damage or shock damage. Or you're going to be completely new because I only have one missing variant, and I haven't even seen either of the other missing two variants.
Seed pouches. Good time to pull out shock ammo.
I mean, I do have shock ammo. Over here. The hell? Ah, yes. Fuck you, timer. Okay. This will be it for now.